it recording on my end. I have the video recording. Like we're seeing anything, you know? I literally just started the video recording, so it's just seeing Exodius the First and red. Waiting for it. And it's your turn. I have no clue where you are. No. No. I can just see the current player as Exodius the First. I can't scroll for some reason. I was scrolling in the tutorial. Yeah. Right. Yeah. You're just excited this works.
Welcome everybody to Balanced Podcast. It's our first podcast and Freddy's here with me.
Hi.
So don't expect much right now because we are still hammering out the details, and the footage you can see is us playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3.
Well, really me.
Well, yes. Well, we are playing together.
True.
Just not very well because I cannot record this game. Because OBS won't work, and that's pretty much the only way you can do it. So yes, so this podcast, I don't know how long it will be, but it will, and I just got myself into complete shit and I'm going to lose my character. Flee!
Already?
Yeah, because I forgot that necromancers are very squishy. I will try to win, but I may fail. Anyway. Yeah, I'm playing as a necromancer, and this is the first time playing a real game of it by Red.
Yeah, I'm playing as a cleric.
And I'm getting a slowdown due to Windows Movie Maker.
Hooray! Windows Movie Maker is fun for all.
God, let me change the option of animation speed. Oh, no, I'm not getting a slowdown, it's just animation speed is shit. Yeah, I'm going to lose this battle. Badly.
But yeah.
Yes,
it's
so,
podcast.
As I said, we didn't hammer out the details yet, so we have no idea what's going on. Or at least I have no idea what's going on. I'm in a battle right now. Losing. But yes, so we are going to talk about stuff.
Yeah. My proposed name didn't go over very well.
No, playing shit and talking about shit. But yes, so as I valiantly retreat...
Brave Sir Robin.
Yes, I am. And I buy back my hero for 2,000 and 2,500 gold pieces and get out without any units. Why won't you tell us what we will do? Because you are not playing a turn right now, and I need to concentrate on what I'm doing because I just got my ass kicked because I didn't.
Well, basically, like, mostly what I know is that part of the reason for the name of the podcast, which I guess is a good place to start as any, I'm actually graduating in a couple weeks with a game design development degree, and I have 2 games under my belt already. Exodius! My turn!
Oh, I can actually scroll and change the screen so I can see you move.
Yeah, I realized I can scroll now.
Yes, it's balanced because Red actually knows what she knows her stuff when it comes to game development. I don't, so you have one lay opinion and you have one knowledgeable opinion. Oh my goodness, it's jerky as all hells. Let me change. It's normal. Okay. So we are going to talk about things that anger me, that anger her, that make me happy and make her happy. When I'm talking about games only, please do not get any double entendres out of this. Yeah, so...
Is this guy drunk?
What? Which one?
There's a
The yellow
mystical
one?
garden. No, there's a mystical garden, this, like, leprechaun dude twirling around in it.
When you talk to him, he will either give you something or boost your luck for a day. And luck
Well, I'm out of...
makes critical attacks of units easier, so it's pretty good.
Ah, okay.
Not for a day, for a battle. He either gives you shit or boosts your next battle's luck. By the way, the halflings are ranged units, so I wouldn't get there with Rion, whoever that is. I should have told you to pick up another guy that is pretty... He's the best character in the game, basically.
Oh. Oh well.
Yeah, next time. Oh, you didn't build anything in your castle?
No, because I forgot.
Yeah, that's important to build shit in your castle.
Hint, I've played this game for 20 minutes. Total.
Yes, so I'm going to...
So, that's
Actually,
sort of
as I'm getting kicked in the ass, I'm going to build more units, but usually you try to get to capital as fast as possible, because it gives you the best resource per day.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I know part of this started because I think you were ranting about unskippable cutscenes.
Well, this whole idea started because after we are done recording Versus, we are faffing around for hours afterwards anyway, so we can just record and get some extra ad revenue out of it. I mean, get some extra enjoyment out of this stuff.
This is gonna end poorly.
What, you're fighting halflings?
Yeah.
It's a shame it doesn't show you the screen of your allies when they're fighting, because all I see now is your hero standing next to halflings that are scratching their heads out in confusion. And now it's not going to end well.
Maybe I can kill some. Hooray!
Maybe you can be brave Sir Robin, like me. If you retreat, you can rebuy your hero with only one basic unit from the tavern in your city.
Yeah, I'm gonna bravely chicken out.
He did, and by the way, I'm drinking right now, so if this devolves into gibberish.
Well, we know what happened.
Yes, so tavern in castle is to the left of your guild hall, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It will cost you money, but let's face it. By the way, we are playing on Daisy difficulty, so for me, after this initial fuck up with me forgetting that necromancers are squishy, I should not have any problems at all.
Hopefully.
Red on the other hand. Oh, you bought a different hero.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I can... Oh, okay.
Fafner. Oh.
Right there. He looked interesting.
Yeah, he's from another castle. He's from the Fortress, I think it's called. It's, in my opinion, one of the least balanced ones, because it's OP when you get to the end of it. It's completely smashing. Anyway, yes, so we are talking about unskippable cutscenes.
They are the bane of the modern gamer.
Yes, okay, so in my opinion, you should be able to skip this cutscene whenever. Problem is, some games nowadays, Assassin's Creed, I am looking at you, don't give you that option at all.
Oh god, why did I hit... What? Some was... Ah, balls.
Lots of fire elementals.
Yeah.
Brave Sir Robin.
Yeah. Yeah, and?
So that's 5,000 gold away.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Earning only 2,000 a day, so that's 2 days of income away.
Yep. Because I'm stupid.
Yes, so, and now he has one basic unit. And that unit is the squishiest one you can get as well.
Fantastic. Oh, I can see this is gonna end well.
But he should have magic.
Hopefully.
Yes, and by the way, if you will go to your castle and click on the castle, in the castle you can recruit more units. They
Yeah,
go
I know.
back every 7 days, or rather
I
every
didn't.
beginning of the week.
I did at least figure that one out during the tutorial.
Let's see. I
Yes,
need
because
hot
I did
carpets.
actually play the tutorial. But,
Yes, so if you have to have unskippable cutscenes, I don't know I'm saying my part of it, because Red is going to probably go on and make a lecture out of it. But in my opinion, if you have to have unskippable cutscenes, make them unskippable only once, first time through. Then any subsequent playthrough or attempt you should be able to skip stuff.
yeah. In my case, my experience is Xenosaga. Oh, Xenosaga. And here's the thing, like, I did learn after, I just remember that I did learn after I sat through a cutscene 15 times because I kept dying to a boss. I just realized, I learned this. They actually do end up skippable after a while, or maybe immediately.
Yes.
Unskippable.
The example I was going to have is Symphony of the Night, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Every cutscene in that game is unskippable first time through. But every subsequent stuff you just have to press start, and it will all go away. Troglodytes. The second was squishes.
And I still only have one basic unit.
You didn't drag them into your inventory.
That's because I'm stupid.
Oh, don't worry, don't bother.
I have magic. That'll solve the problem.
It's magic, you don't have to explain it. But yes. Another thing we talked about, and I really don't want to talk about now, because I will rage and I will wake up the whole street, is the game that doesn't exist. And I'm not going to say its name.
Because it doesn't exist.
Yes, it doesn't exist.
Now, just as a note, it doesn't exist in the Ultimate 9 style of doesn't exist. Or the Jak and Daxter, The Lost Frontier doesn't exist. Not in the
so
actual...
There may be a name called like this, but it doesn't fucking exist. Got it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm really bitter about it. And are you fighting, or...?
I'm trying.
I really wish there would be a fight come or something.
I know, right? That's the downfall of multiplayer in this, I think.
Yes. I mean, it's by no means a perfect game, but it's... I mean, look at the graphics, and then think, what year was it published in?
Actually, the graphics are why Fraps balls.
Well, yes, but you know what I mean. I'm talking about the looks of the graphics.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, the graphics, I actually did some research on this while you were away. And the way the graphics are done are why Fraps has such a big problem recording this. Because it's like 3D on 2D, and they don't do it quite the right way, and...
Well, yes, but I'm talking about the looks of the graphics, and they hold up extraordinarily well, and if I remember correctly, this game was published in 95.
Yeah.
1995.
Oh, yeah.
This game is almost as old as me. And it looks wonderful.
It's not as old as me.
Yeah.
I cannot recruit anybody right now.
This is the first game, yeah, because the new week didn't come off yet.
Yeah.
You will have to wait now. I'm so sorry for you. There is some stone lying next to the quarry before the halflings you can pick up for free. And you can go into the mystical garden as well.
I think I'm just going to burn a turn right now.
No. Never waste a turn. Go and pick the stuff up, because it is going to help. And yes, this may be the first game I remember playing. I may have played a game before that, but this is the first one I remember playing.
So the enemies don't move, do they?
No, enemies stay there. It's not until 4 that they started moving, and then they stopped in 5. I don't know about...
the game that does not exist?
Yes.
And shall not be named because it is now Voldemort?
I think Voldemort was a pretty fly guy compared to that one. But it's just my opinion.
Wow.
But yes, I don't know about the last one, because I didn't play that much of it. 47 minutes, and it was enough for me to shout betrayal and leave. I know it doesn't seem professional, but I'm not a professional. Not yet, anyway. Don't go into the crypt. Whatever you do, don't go into the crypt. As it will surround you with undead. From between level 1 to level 5.
I still can't see you, by the way.
If you click that that sun over the mountains button.
Oh!
Yeah, I tried to explain that to you, but you said then you cannot scroll, so I presumed you cannot.
That was also a really squeaky noise out of me. So it's like you're on a different map.
I am above you. The Grey Skull Fortress is what brings us between the levels.
Oh, so I'm underground.
Yes.
Well, that explains...
a heavenly castle that is surrounded by green and has a blue sky, doesn't it?
That explains all the lava everywhere.
Yes, and I'm the necromancer. Lovely. Oh, sugar. I run out of places to go. I guess I will have to take my revenge on those... Oh, what's the name?
Things?
The poor centaurs that... I Sir Robined out of.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it a new regular thing, Sir Robined.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I've been thinking about this, and like you brought up a really interesting point with backwards compatibility, in part because a lot of people think it's a lot easier than it is.
Okay, yes, so from my layman perspective, I see no reason for PS4 not being able to play PS3 games. If it would be able, I would have PS4 right now. Well, I wouldn't because I cannot afford it,
What?
But you know what I mean. Let me guess. The pack of whites, and you cannot move.
I can move. I have a first aid 10.
Congrats. Yes, there is another castle of yours, but you have to conquer it. By the way, as soon as you get some units, get that ore pit and that sawmill, because it's pretty much necessary.
Okay, let's see if I can...
Until you do actually, hang on, because you don't have... If you will go to your castle, there is an item called Resource Silo under your capital thing, under your town hall upgrade path. That is on your top left.
And I'm in a battle.
Okay, so once you are done, tell me, so I can tell you how to get some resources without fighting.
Okay. One moment, please.
Yes, so from my perspective, there is no reason that PS3 and PS4 are not compatible. I mean, the Blu-ray disc didn't change and whatever, and I have a very big backlog of PS3 games which I would love to play, but I don't have a reason to go on PS4 because I would lose over 90 games right now. So
you could keep both systems.
Yes, but then I couldn't sell PS3 to get some extra funding for PS4. I'm thinking think economic. Yes, so for me it would be a side grade.
Yeah.
Not an upgrade, even a downgrade, if I'm getting very cynical about it. So, and Red apparently knows why is that and why is it not feasible, so let's listen to it, and I promise not to stomp her face next time I see her.
No, part of it, and this is basically based on what I know of things like the Wii and a lot of Nintendo systems is where I really notice it, but even in cases of the original PS3 that was actually backwards compatible.
Only one version of it was.
Yeah,
but I didn't have any PS2 games, so I didn't give a fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, but...
Sorry. By the way, I'm not going to blur up swears because it would require much bigger finesse with editing, and I will be editing this.
Which means it won't be as...
good?
I was going to say as evidence of someone with superior software, but that works.
Yes. The only two software pieces I'm going to use are going to be... Guess what? Windows Movie Maker and Audacity.
Hooray!
By the way, I think my... yes, I have rendered the thing, so I'm going to send it off to you right now, if I find
Okay,
it.
but yeah, I can't actually pop my window up right now because I have to capture a screen region to do this. I'm actually winning this fight, by the way.
Or so you think.
Okay, I only have 4 more whites I need to kill.
And how many units do you have?
3. I have 3 swordsmen left. But yeah, the way I have to capture this is I have a mod that lets me play in a window, and I have to capture a screen region of my monitor.
And before anybody says anything, I cannot record it at all, so it's still an upgrade.
Yeah. Well, see, I tried recording it with Fraps, but the graphics. But anyway, yeah. See, the way like the original PS3 did it, and the way like the original DS did backwards compatibility, is they quite literally had a second set of hardware within them that allowed it to play. I won.
Congrats. What skills do you have? Because I will walk you through them, because there is nothing in the guide. I mean, there is nothing in the tutorial teaching you.
I didn't get any levels.
Oh, you didn't get an upgrade. The stone below, the learning stone, gives you 1000 experience. That is usually enough to get your first level. But, yeah.
But anyway, so when people rail about why isn't it backwards compatible? It's actually a lot harder because you have to think about it. In a lot of cases, they not only have a set of hardware for the current gen games, but that generally requires a separate set of hardware because that's actually more efficient than trying to run an emulator, which is actually what Nintendo does with their Virtual Console. They're basically running an emulator on the system to play the games. And actually, funny story. So Final Fantasy, they released Chronicles and Origins and all that stuff. And they also did Chrono Trigger and stuff. But the way those games worked is they loaded the game and an emulator into memory. So it wasn't like the PlayStation was natively playing the games. Okay, I get Advanced Wisdom and Basic Eagle Eye.
Okay, Eagle Eye gives you a chance of learning an enemy spell when they cast it, but it works only against heroes and gives a chance, and Wisdom allows you to learn higher level spells and I think increases your mana, so I would go with Wisdom on this one.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's not really as easy as you think to make it work.
But they are never telling you that.
Well, no,
they are just saying it won't be. That's my main issue is explain why you cannot do this.
Yeah, if you're just saying, it's
I will understand. Oh, we cannot because the hardware doesn't allow it, the processor doesn't understand this language or whatever. Fine, I will understand it. I won't buy it because I don't see a reason yet.
But you won't be pissed about it.
Yes, I won't be pissed.
But yeah, like I said, but that's the thing, like, very few people actually know that kind of stuff, which is annoying. Just don't assume your customers won't understand it.
I won't understand it, but I won't understand that it's because of the hardware. I won't understand, the technicals of it. I will just understand, yes, they cannot do this because hardware.
It's a better reason than I don't feel like it.
Yes, which it looks like it. Oh, will there be a backwards compatibility? No. Why? Don't know. Just won't be.
Don't want to make money.
Yeah, by the way, before you start the next turn, if you go to the castle, I will tell you where to get those resources because you need them.
Yes, sir.
Because I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to teach Red this game, or rather, I'm trying to play while she's playing and try to help her so she will have a good time, so she likes this game, so she can play it more. Because, yes, honestly, this is one of those series that is difficult to get into, but once you do... Okay, if you will go to your castle, you don't have to go there with a hero, just, where you build stuff.
Yeah.
If you open the town hall, on the top left,
resource silo.
Yes, that one.
Building resource silo. Yay,
And to
silo!
build capital, you need to build citadel, and then from the same upgrade path, castle.
Yeah, I can't do that yet.
Yeah, I know. Just... every map has a different upgrade path, to be honest. For every castle has a different upgrade path for every map, but yeah, usually what you want is to get to capital as fast as possible, because it gives you 4,000 gold a day.
Ah, okay. And there's a whole bunch of stuff behind the castle, but there's freaking fire demons!
Oh, and by the way, what was I going to say? You can build only one capital per map. So,
Huh.
because capital is capital, it's your main castle. In every other
Somehow I
one,
don't
you would
think
be just limited to 2,000 per day.
Somehow I do not think I want to poke the castle. The castle down by me right now.
Let me see. Okay, let me run through it. If you right click on it, it should tell you its name, the type. Then it should... I don't remember what's the next one next to it. Then the next one is the level. So the one you can see here is the basic castle. It doesn't have a moat, and it doesn't have a turret.
It looks like it has a pikeman.
Yes, that's the unit guarding it. So if you will go to the surface and right click on my castle, it will show you that's the fully upgraded castle. That means I have 3 turrets and a moat. The other one, you basically just have to get through the walls and kill the pikeman, and the castle is yours, because there is no turrets and no moat. If there is a moat, there is 1 turret. If there is a moat and 2 towers, that means there are 3 turrets and a moat.
But there's probably a wall.
Well, yes, but the wall won't shoot at you.
Well, yes, but I still have to get through it.
Which wouldn't be a problem, because nothing will attack you, because the castle doesn't have any ranged units in it. It just has pikemen.
Worth a shot! Oh, I have a ballista. And I have 3 swordsmen. Crap.
You have a catapult, not ballista.
Oh.
If you have spells, you should be alright.
I do.
Yeah, so just rain some vengeance on those guys, and the castle will be yours. And my advice:
magic missile.
Concentrate on upgrading one castle first, then the other one. And yes, this podcast will turn down into basically me teaching Red how to play this game, just because.
Because reasons.
Yeah, because it's fun. Honestly, right now, I don't know how long it will last, but right now it's on sale on goodoldgames.com, and it's $4. And the game already has 2 expansions in it that gives you 3 full campaigns, hundreds of maps, plus randomly generated map options that randomly generates maps of any
I got a
size and an
castle.
attribute. Congratulations. Yeah, so build a resource silo in this one as well, and just upgrade the other one independently from this one. There is a lot of interactions between castles when you have more than one of them, but that's more advanced stuff. You don't need to know this right now to play the game.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Alright.
So, do you have any other subjects you would want to discuss?
Let me think here. It was mostly the backwards compatibility, because I was really like...
I understand why you would be, but honestly, nobody talks to laymen about this. Nobody tells their paying customer why doesn't this work, or...
Yeah, the only reason I know this is because I've studied this stuff.
And I had Game Boy Advance, so I could play Game Boy Color games on it, and so I presumed it's possible on any console, because I am a stupid person and don't know this stuff.
The reason the GBA could play Game Boy Color games was they had a separate set of Game Boy Color hardware in there.
Sorry, I can accept 13 ranged units. Yeah, I will do it for 3,500 gold. They can go and fuck themselves. It's not worth it. They're useless. I mean, they're not from my castle. That's 1. That's strike 1. 2, there is only 13 of them. That's strike 2. free, I can buy much more units with 3,500 gold. Than
So,
just
by the
13
way,
of those. Yes?
what's the point of this map?
To kill all non-allied opponents.
I also just realized I have to eat dinner soon.
Oh. So we'll be ending this soon, but...
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to let go. Really? You had to be fired?
Oh, you're reading the text. Yeah, this map has a great flavor text.
Okay, so I want the Citadel.
By the way, every level of castle you build gives you more units per week.
Ah, okay.
Because your garrison is bigger, so you can house more units and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's the bare basics.
Resource silo over here.
Yeah, I have only one castle right now, so... Because unlike yours, I have a pack of greater basilisks guarding the other one. And those are tier 4 units, I think. There are 7 tiers of units. Yes, and so they're basically the same tier as your swordsmen.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they're deadly.
I figured. But yeah, like, that's another thing that bugs me, honestly. Like, it's just something I've noticed, and maybe it's just because I know a bit more about the industry. It's that, A, people aren't given any information. So, B, people take what information they are given, which isn't much,
and
run off. Yeah, and they run off half-cocked. Which makes sense, actually, because they don't actually have proper information.
I think Jim Sterling called it the cloak and dagger approach, and that somebody in the industry called him unfair during the critique of the game because he didn't know what was behind the scenes. To which Jim's answer was, yes, I don't know what was behind the scenes because nobody told me.
Yeah. Pretty simple, really.
I mean, if they don't want to show simple sales figures, there is something wrong. It makes me immediately suspicious that nobody wants to buy it, so they don't want to tell how much people buy it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I need more. I have enough gold, but... Oh, I need a castle.
Yes, I told you, Citadel and then upgrade the Citadel.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sometimes stupid.
Don't worry. You're doing much better than my first time.
That's because I'm having some coaching. But yeah, it's just like... Then again, the kind of person I am, I love knowledge. I really do. I don't like to think I don't know as an excuse for anything. If I don't know something, I'll sit there and figure it out.
Yes, but I'm a casual gamer okay, I'm not a casual gamer, but I play games because I like playing games, not because I want to be a game developer or want to understand how game development works. I play games because they're fun. So I'm not going to go and try to understand the technical language behind stuff, because that seems like a lot of time I could spend actually playing the game.
Though, I always find it something I also find really interesting, and people will know exactly what game company I'm talking about about this. But when game companies take IPs that are intellectual property, that are really well loved, and then figure, you know what, we'll make this freemium.
EA, and you're taking either Dungeon Keeper or the Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Or yes.
I don't know which one is worse. I think Dungeon Keeper. But then I didn't play either because I'm not a masochist, even though my 30 hours on Towns would disagree.
I've played the originals of both games.
I played only third, which apparently is as big betrayal as as the game that shall not be named on this podcast.
Yeah, well, I grew up playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
I played only 3, so I don't have any perspective on it.
Yeah. Interesting fact about Roller Coaster Tycoon is that it was programmed entirely in assembly. Which is why... Fancy computer stuff.
Yes, that's definitely what it sounds to me like. Yay, I can build a tier 7 units now.
Woohoo! I
Oh,
can...
I'm a day behind my usual. Oh well.
Whatevs. I have a castle. I have a thing. I have a capital now. Yay!
So that's 4,000 gold a day.
Yep.
It's still not going to be enough if you start upgrading both castles, because, you know, units cost. So concentrate on the first castle, get some infrastructure running, get those sawmills and those ore quarries and those alchemist shops and stuff like that on your side.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm basically just letting the other ones sit and make me a little bit of money.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I don't know if you could always try in the other one, because it generates only 500 gold per day, so you can try and upgrade the town hall there, because it will only cost money.
Ah, good. A pile of 20 infernal troglodytes.
If you have... Oh, you have ranged, so my advice would be, because I can't see them up, just try to block your ranged with your melee weapons and wait for them to come to you.
They did come to me.
In 2 turns, yeah, they're quite fast, but they're squishy.
We're gonna... Oh, I can't heal anyone.
Out of mana? When you go back to the castle, it should regenerate it.
Actually, it's just, my... Oh, wait, no, I can't. There it is. Die, monster!
What is a man?
A miserable little pile of secrets! Advanced first aid...
Have at thee!
Advanced first aid or basic water magic?
Water magic allows you to cast healing spells and stuff like that much easier with better... Okay, usually spells like prayer, which increases all stats of your units. I don't remember which level of spell it is, so you may not have it because it's random in the castle. Basically, it's good to have magics.
Okay.
Water magic, earth magic, and depending on the character, sometimes air magic.
Okay.
But definitely water and earth.
I think Oh, I can still move.
Get that sawmill over.
But I'm going to stop back
no,
in town.
no. Sawmills don't have any defenders. Just go in there and it gives you stuff. Every day. So you just wasted 1 day.
Well, I'm stupid.
Don't worry, just before you act, wait until I stop explaining. I'm not being patronizing. I understand that this game can be a little bit hollowing when you play it for the first time.
Hollowing?
Ho, very good joke, especially when I'm playing a necromancer. You know what I mean. A big what's other? It's not
I know what you mean.
Suppressing. You know what?
It's a bit dense.
That's the word. Like, what's my favorite unit now? Black Knights. Well, the upgraded Black Knights are my favorite unit, but because they can both fear curse the unit they are attacking, which lowers their defense and attack. They also can make a strike that deals double damage at the same time.
Fountain of Fortune.
It gives you more luck for next battle, but only next battle. You can revisit it as many times as you want, but it will only give you luck for next battle you are encountering. By the way, if you pick up a treasure chest, you can pick between getting gold from it or getting experience points.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't remember how it's explained. In the first one it was explained that you gave money to the poor, thus developed your experience through understanding the charity system and stuff like that. But
yeah. But honestly, I really do think we have to call things to an end right now.
Okay.
Because I'm getting yelled at.
Okay then. Yeah. Oh my goodness, enemies going up to my castle.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so wanna wrap this up and
we'll hopefully be more organized next time.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
I
we won't.
just pitched this idea this morning, so...
Yeah. Alrighty. So.
Okay, and this was the balanced podcast, and hopefully next time we will be more organized and maybe get someone on board with us to talk about
Yeah.
this episode. Just to showcase this, because I know you guys don't watch my channel, will be on Red's channel, next will be on mine, and then the third one will be on Red's, and so on, so on.
Yeah. We'll be
So,
flip-flopping.
yes, hopefully you will enjoy this, and good night.
Night.